Hello all. In this video, we are going to learn how to synchronize two or more individual axes in Tableau. So right now we are looking at a butterfly chart wherein we have two axes here. One axis is sum of sales and one is sum of budget sales. So now we are going to synchronize both the axes based on like whichever is the highest value. Let's say for sum of sales it is 800k and here it is 700k. So we are going to synchronize both axes, and we are also going to learn how to synchronize KPIs with different scales also with same axes. As you are able to see, for all sales, profit and quantity, we are able to see 0 to 600, which is synchronized. Likewise, when we have two individual axes also, we'll be able to learn how to synchronize these different types of individual axes. So without any further delay, let's learn how to synchronize individual axes in Tableau. Let's create a calculation. So, so I'm creating max of sales underscore budget. Okay. So we are going to use max function here. So I'm taking max of sum of sales, comma, sum of budget sales. So this calculation is going to give me the max value of this axis and max value of the right side one. So I'm going to apply this, and let's duplicate this calculation to get the min of the sales. So we are going to synchronize both max value and min value so that both scales remain constant even though we apply filters or any actions on this worksheets. So yeah, applying this, and we need to bring these into detail chart. Okay, control Z here. We need to bring into sum of sales here. So yeah, and again to the budget sales here, max value as well as the min value. So now we have access at the bottom here, right? So here I'm going to right click and add a reference line, and now select the band value here and remove this fill option so that we don't want the fill here in the view. So now here in the minimum value, I'm going to sell the minimum sale value, and label I'm going to place them as none because I don't want them in my view. And max value, we are going to take the max of sale budget. Again, these two are none here, and clicking on apply. Likewise, I'm going to add a reference line to the budget sales also in the same way, selecting the band here, removing the fill here, min sale budget, competition null, none, and here we are going to take the max value. So now when I was straight away doing it, you are able to observe that this value has been changed to 800k. So like this, we'll be able to synchronize both individual axes using a reference line band option using two calculations. So likewise, here also, let's observe how we'll be able to do if we have more than one scales or more than 3 or 4 KPIs in our dashboard, and if we want to synchronize all these axes, let's understand how we will be able to do it. So for that, I'm taking year of order date. And for that, we are going to have sales. Okay. So this is going to be year sales. And let me duplicate twice to get the profit and quantity. So here I'm going to replace sales with profit. Sum of profit, and here sum of quantity. So now we have three KPIs here. Let's bring them into the dashboard. So I'm not doing any formatting and all. So initially I'm taking vertical and a horizontal and a blank to set as a placeholder for my dash KPIs. So now I'm bringing in year sales here, profit and quantity. So as we are currently discussing how to synchronize the axis, I have done it in a fast manner. So now let's synchronize these. So for that, we are going to use the same method which we have followed. So here I'm going to say max of measure values. I'm going to name it as. So here the calculation will be max of sum of sales, comma, sum of profit. So in the max function, we are restricted to use only two measure values, right? So to include the third value, what I am going to do is I am take max function on top of the existing max function. So first, this is going to be get calculated here, and later it is going to get the max value of quantity. So now we are using the nested max calculation. So we have max calculation within a max calculation. So like this, we'll be able to apply this individual synchronization of axis using max function for more than two or any number of KPIs like this, and we'll be able to apply. And let me duplicate this to get the minimum value. Everything stays same except the function which is applied here, which is going to be min function to get the min value of all the three measures available in these sheets. So for that, now to apply this to reference line, we need these calculations to be in any of the level of detail. So I'm including them in the details part. Let me rename this to min. So now we are going to bring the max measure names here, measures, and min measures here into the details part. Then only we'll be able to add it to the reference line. Now we are going to add the reference line and again select band, min value first, and labels are going to be none as in the butterfly chart. And again here, same, same. Okay. So this is how we are going to apply for all the, so this is how we'll be able to apply to all the worksheets and add the reference line to it, selecting the band. So likewise again here, so adding the reference line, band, minimum value, max value, and again removing the band here. So this I am doing very fast because we already know how to do it. So now we are able to see in the dashboard that everything is synchronized. So in this type of synchronization of different axes can be done when the measures are in similar type of scales. But for the example purpose, we have taken sales, profit, and quantity. But when real-time scenarios, we will be able to synchronize similar kind of measure values with the same axis, even though they appear in different axes. That is, so that's all how we'll be synchronizing individual axes in Tableau. Let's learn another interesting topic in Tableau in the next video.
And let me know if you have any doubts on Tableau in the comment section below. Until next video, happy visualizing.